Persona 5 Royal isn't just a base game with added DLC, but is instead treated as more of a definitive edition of Persona 5. What makes this game so much better than the original version is pool, because everyone knows how much I love playing with balls. This game does so much more than the addition of the third semester, but rather expands on previous areas of the game, such as the inclusion of the egg-headed kid in Mementos, will seeds, and the introduction of the Thieves' Den, which adds many little extras to the game, which you might enjoy if you're a gambling addict. Persona 5 Royal is one of the greatest experiences I've had while playing a video game with its flashy UI you just can't look away from, and music that helps with the game's overall atmosphere and is just way too good. You don't believe me? Just listen to this shit. Oh wait, and did I mention this game has a grapple hook, and it is scientifically proven that adding a grappling hook to a game already makes it 10 times better. This game definitely has some minor tweaks. One of the most noticeable ones is the Okumura boss fight, which is easier than the one in the base game, but it isn't too much of a complaint, although the game definitely seems to become less challenging the more you progress. Although this didn't really end up changing my final thoughts on this game. New content. Persona 5 Royal adds a third semester, but one of the biggest changes has to be the two new confidants, Kasumi and Maruki, and my personal favorite being the revamp of Akechi's confidant, as his character went from being plainer than school lunch to a full course meal. Another part worth mentioning is the new areas in games such as Kichijoji, the new area in Mementos, and the small alterations to the palaces. But speaking of Mementos, I think what they did in this game was great, because originally, Mementos felt like more of a chore since it was such a bore to get through. But with the addition of Elmer Fudd, Mementos becomes better, as he sends you around to find little collectibles, which help you grind and just gives you little fun things to do while in the area, as well as being able to run into shadows and kill them without having to run into battle all the time, which is quite nice since it makes the Mementos experience a lot less annoying. The new characters are great too, but you know, although you can actually skip the third semester if you don't increase your bond with Maruki, as he becomes a very important character later on. Final verdict. With the game nearing 130 hours, it simply doesn't seem to get boring. With such a long playtime, it'll take you around 1 to 2 months, giving you enough time to grow fond of the characters, story, and overall environment. That's why I rate this game a 10 out of 10 serving ounces. And lastly, you might be asking, is this biased? Yes.